Sometimes you gotta get creative when disciplining your kids. I was way out of pocket and my pop was not here for it. I was prepared for punishment. I wasn't prepared for what he had planned. Trashterpiece Theater, The Wall of Shame. The year was doggy style, and I know that because, well, you'll see in a minute. I was messing up in school. I went to Sterling High School in Somerdale, New Jersey for my freshman and sophomore years. I did okay first year, but second year I gave less fucks than Wendy's ankles. I barely went to class, and when I did, I barely did any work. I knew all the answers, but I just didn't care to do the work or take the tests. Report cards came around, and I had a 1.7 GPA. I knew my pop was gonna be pissed when I went back to Philly. I figured I was gonna be on punishment, or he might straight up beat my ass. But I was prepared for those. I wasn't prepared for his silence. He looked at my report card and was like, "So you know Christmas is canceled, right?" I was not ready for that. But I figured he'd crack and get his firstborn one or two things, so I was chilling. Yeah, nah. Christmas morning rolled around and there wasn't a damn thing for me under that tree. My sister played with her toys. My little douchebag brother was rubbing it in. "Look at all these gifts. It's a Christmas miracle." I sat there and tried to play it off like I wasn't salty, but my feelings was hurt. I kept walking by the tree like something was gonna magically appear under there with my name on it.
Nope.
I walked away hella disappointed. How he not gonna get me nothing though? On my way to my room, my grandma peeked out the kitchen. Psst, huh? Shh, come here. Nana, shh, come here. I walked over to her and she slid me a small present. That shit was like an 80s sitcom drug deal. "Hey, you got the stuff?" "Yeah, let me see the money." "Take it up to your room and be quiet when you unwrap it." I took my one and only present up to my room, and it was Snoop Dogg's first album, Doggy Style. Yes, my 72-year-old grandmother bought me Doggy Style. I played that joint all day and my Christmas was made. And that was my mistake. When I walked back downstairs and I wasn't devastated enough, my pop got petty and decided to up the ante. Paridi Neezer Scrooge took my report card and posted it up on the wall for everyone to see like an award. It was the first one everyone saw who came over that day. I tried to go back to my room and listen to my new tape, but he made me stay in the living room as more and more folks came over. I got like 8 lectures that day while my pop just sat back and smiled. That night I sat up in my bed just happy the day was over. My report card would be down off the wall the next day and I could go back to being in the living room in peace. The following morning, I came downstairs and tried to take my report card down. "What you doing? Christmas over. Did you get another report card I don't know about?" No. "Then that joint's staying up there until you do." I walked away dejected. "And it better be a 3.0. Every time I walked out the house, I had to see that joint. Every time I walked back in the house, I had to see that joint. My pop always had people coming over. I literally had dozens of lectures about my report card from his homies and his Jones when they came over. The next marking period came, and I was only able to bring up my cumulative grade point average to a 2.5. I handed him my report card. "I mean, this is better, but it's not a 3.0. I thought he was gonna at least replace the 1.75 report card with a new joint, but he left the old one up. The final marking period of the year came and they mailed out our report cards. I was at the mailbox waiting like Miss Seeley.
"Anything come for me?"
I opened that joint and my cumulative GPA was 2.85. I just knew I was in for an embarrassing summer. I took it to my pop and opened it. "This ain't a 3.0. I pulled up every grade, Pop. I worked my butt off, but I put myself too far into a ditch to be able to dig all the way out. Man, I did the math and knew you probably wouldn't be able to get to a 3.0. This is deeper than your report card. That lazy shit ain't gonna cut it in this world. You gotta work hard and bust your ass so you aren't always playing catch up in this world. Understand?" He took the report card down and the summer of 1994 changed my life. I had a crazy growth spurt. I went from 6 foot to 6'5" in a matter of months and transferred back to Philly to Simon Gratz High School where I had a 4.0. Shout out to all the involved fathers who find creative ways to reach and teach their children. Punishments weren't gonna work on me. Putting hands on me wasn't gonna work. But out trashing your trash son and weaponizing the truth against me, that did it. Also, shout out to all the grandmas out there who sneak treats and gifts to their grandkids. Y'all the real MVPs. I don't know where my grandma went to cop that tape. I don't even know how she knew who Snoop Dogg was. Sometimes it's best just to not ask questions. Thank you so much for watching Trashterpiece Theater. Please like, comment, follow, and subscribe. Also, please consider donating to our Patreon to help the channel grow. Patreon patrons receive additional bonus episodes, so there's that too. This is all possible because of your support. Thank you.